Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fridays are awesome! Hello everybody and welcome to TCN10, your source for all marksman news, down the middle coverage. I am your host, Dan Azuz, the not so famous brother of Carl Azuz on CNN10. He's always so lucky. But anyway, we have 3 stories. Spring Fling, cookouts, rallies, oh my! Our first story, what exactly is Renaissance and what is an academic pep rally and what goes on? Our first story now, to the source.
Thanks, Dan. This is Amy Kehl on location reporting from Tell City High School about the Renaissance program. I am, of course, the teacher and sponsor of the Renaissance program at the school. I was abandoned this year, of course, by Mr. Lacey, so I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's gone. In any case, I am here to talk to you about that Renaissance program. If you would like to be a member of the Renaissance leadership class, you need to be a sophomore, junior, or senior in the school who's interested in helping us out with recognizing the student body for all the fantastic things that they're doing here at the school. So, one of the big things that we do each year is plan an academic pep rally, just like the poster behind me. So our pep rally is coming up. And of course, we're going to be acknowledging several hundred members of the student body for doing really great work in their classes and getting good grades, for volunteering in our community and supporting others who are in need of help, and for making sure that they're serving in leadership positions here in the school as well. That's kind of the main point of what we do. At the pep rally today, we'll be recognizing several hundred students in the school for their achievement and work efforts in the classroom, for their volunteerism in the community and in the school, and for their leadership positions where they're trying to set the example for exactly what we want a marksman to be. If you want to be in a leadership class, there are a lot of different responsibilities that you might get to take on, like designing the poster or a t-shirt, helping us to put on a lip sync competition every year, and recognizing and rewarding our teachers for all of their efforts to support everything that you do. So if that's something that you're interested in, you need to talk to me or to Mrs. Noble and Guidance about getting into the leadership class. At this point, we need to send it back to Dan Azuz in the studio for your next story.
Riddle me this. Where can you find 13 racks of creek fries, or is it crick fries, 500 hot dogs, and 500 hamburgers on grills? No answers? That's right, at today's cookout. Let's find out a little bit more about the cookout from Mr. Lyons. Take it away.
Mr. Lyons, what makes the cookout this afternoon so special?
One of the things I think that makes it special is that, the food is cooked in a different way. It's grilled, which gives it that smoke flavor. The cooks in the cafeteria don't really have a chance to do that. It takes a lot of people to grill that many hamburgers and hot dogs and creek fries. And I think the creek fries are one of the special things that everybody likes. So I think that's what makes it so special.
So Mr. Lyons, is it creek fries or creek fries?
Well, to me, it's probably creek fries.
Okay. Now, could you tell us a little bit about the preparation and the time and that goes into this and what time you guys will start cooking and so forth? Could you go into a little bit about that so that the audience knows a little bit about some of the background there?
Sure. First of all, it starts way before, because you have to order the hamburgers and the hot dogs and all of the charcoal, all the potatoes. Those all have to be cut up and sliced, and you have to get a bunch of aluminum foil. So all of that stuff has to be done, in the week before the cookout. But then once the day of, we usually get here around 6 a.m. and we start making up all of the racks of potatoes early in the morning, and then get those on first because they take the longest. So, it usually takes between 6 a.m. to, pretty much the start of the last lunch period.
Okay. Roughly how many racks of potatoes and hamburgers and hot dogs will they be serving?
Well, usually we make 13 racks of potatoes. So those are big racks. They'll feed about 50 people a piece, and then we'll make, this year we'll make, the official number is 587 hot dogs and hamburgers. 587 a piece.
Okay. Now, when they go through the lunch line, what will everybody be able to get?
Well, you know, since the prices of everything have gone up, everybody now gets half a hot dog and half of a hamburger, and you get a teaspoon size portion of the potatoes. So if you want to get extra, then it's a $10 upcharge because of the high prices this year. No, I'm just kidding you. Everybody pretty much gets a hamburger and a hot dog, and then almost as many potatoes as you can handle.
Wow. All that, you get a hamburger, a hot dog, and creek fries?
And creek fries.
What a deal.
It is a deal.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lyons. We appreciate your efforts and everyone else's efforts putting together this meal.
It is. It's a lot of fun. You know, we get to do a lot of camaraderie out there. You know, we talk about the old times and reminisce on all the things that we used to do when we were kids, but it's a lot of fun. You know, getting together with all the cooks and stuff.
That is awesome. Thank you, Mr. Lyons. And now let's take it back to Dan Azus.
Thank you, Mr. Lyons, and thanks to all who will be involved in preparing this fine meal we will take part in later on. Our next story and final story is Spring Fling. What is Spring Fling? What is the deal? What kind of events can we expect today? Well, we wanted to find out a little bit more, so we went to the source. Let's go find out.
Hey, thanks. This is Nick Wire, sponsor of a local student council organization, and I'm here to talk about Spring Fling. We had to go way back to 1983 for the first Spring Fling at Tell City High School, and back then it was just videos and cards. But we progressed. In 2021, we had a modified version. This year, we're hoping to be back better than ever. We've planned some great activities for all of you students out there and staff. We have some basketball being played in the gym, weather permitting. We have some movies being played, weather permitting. We have some inflatables being played, weather permitting. The inflatables may go on without weather or not. It doesn't matter. But we also have a fun thing that I'm looking forward to. It's called Slip and Slide Kickball, where you'll play kickball, and we have slip and slides and inflatable pools that you would use as bases. So we're looking forward to a great day, weather permitting. But student council has worked pretty hard at this, and we're looking for a good day. So we hope you enjoy this day, celebrating students and staff in a fun way.
Mr. Hollinden, give us your thoughts on Spring Fling.
Spring Fling? Okay. Well, do you want me to give you the original name I had for it? My original name was Spring Cleaning. The idea was all afternoon we'd just go out, we'd clean. We'd clean classrooms, we'd clean out the gyms, the weight room, the locker rooms. I had a great plan. We had all these stations. I thought it sounded fun. I mean, what kid's not going to want to go mop? We got a mop station. We got clean up the puke station. We got to go hang out in the Vape Nation station. We got it all, baby. Of course, that doesn't go. All of it gets rolled into this big ball of, no, we got to have fun by Ram Dog over there. I'm not happy about any of this. I never wanted to do this, but here we are every year. Spring Fling. Whatever.
So why does the administration allow this to take place?
Seriously? Ram Dog over there across the wall, you can probably hear every word I'm saying in these little paper-thin walls. Hey, let's have Spring Fling. Let's go out and have some good time with these kids. They deserve it. They don't deserve it. Are you kidding me? You know what we deserve? Homework! Spring homework, spring cleaning, more I-Step Part 2. Junior, senior level I-Step. There's plenty that we can be doing to get ready for these finals. Here we are in the auditorium where we're watching this stupid video. Hey, let's have fun. Whatever. Also, let's get rid of the cheese on these Abbey Mill Creek fries. I'm sick of the cheese, too much bacon, all of it. It's all too much. It's all too much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hollinden. We appreciate your warm thoughts over Spring Fling. Mr. Ramsey, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Give us your thoughts on Spring Fling.
Well, when Spring Fling first evolved, I was a little bit worried about it, but then after a while, seeing how hard the kids work, the staff works, we have to have it. I mean, it's something that I enjoy so much. I wake up that morning, I don't even set my alarm, I just wake up that morning and boom, I love it. I mean, our teachers deserve this. They work so hard. I mean, when we didn't have it because of COVID, I was down for about a week. I was pretty upset about it, but just got that thought, let's bring it back. Spring Fling, Spring Fling. Say it with me, Mr. Lacey.
Spring Fling.
Come on, louder.
Fling. Spring Fling.
Woo!
Fling.
Love it, baby.
Yes.
Cannot wait.
Yes.
Even though I'm retired, I'm going to come back and have a Spring Fling.
There you go. Why does the administration allow this to happen?
Because it's all about our kids. It's all about our staff wanting it, pushing for it, and it's just great morale. Everybody works so hard. They deserve something positive in their life.
Do you think we had to expand it? Do you think it had to be more than just one day?
You know, I thought about that since you brought that up. We could do a Spring Fling a week. Skip it. Spring, April, the whole month. We could do that. Bring in some rides from, Swatcherfest, Gino rides, and cotton candy. It would be a great day to be a marksman if we had Spring Fling for the whole month of April. I mean, nobody would take off, no kids would miss. Educational. Love it, man. Love it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Ramsey. We appreciate your comments.
I appreciate it. And just remember one thing. Go Spring Fling.
Thanks, Mr. Wire, and thank you, Student Council, for making Spring Fling happen. Also, thanks to Mr. Hollinden and Mr. Ramsey for their great support of the program. Next up, 10-second trivia. What did Freddie say to Vanessa? A, I want to break up. B, I'm a material girl. C, how am I supposed to live, laugh, love in these conditions? Or D, Officer Vanessa, I do not know how I got here. Time's up. And the answer is B, I'm a material girl.
Hold on. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Chris. I was just checking the calendar. I was just thinking, just had this great idea. What about Spring Fling for the whole month? I mean, the whole month of April. That would be, I don't know why it just hit me, but a great idea for the kids, the staff. I think you'd really enjoy it. I would enjoy it. We could, bond with the kids. What's your thoughts on that?
Ramsey! Remember we're talking about Spring Fling? We're talking about Spring Fling right now. Right now. We got kids not graduating. We got kids trying to go out, sneak out during junior lunch, senior lunch, illegal lunch. We're talking about Spring Fling. We're talking about Spring Fling right now. We're talking about Spring Fling right now. That's what we're worried about. Spring Fling. Great. I love it, man. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it all. Let's do it all.
What about graduation?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do Spring Fling straight into graduation. Gino Ride shows up at graduation. We'll have carnies there. We'll have some clowns there at graduation. We'll do balloon animals. We'll put diplomas in the balloons somehow. I don't know. Maybe some magic shows. Lacey, you can get some magic dust for this thing. Why not?
Hey, Lace, how much money do we have in the senior account to have to make this happen?
I think we have enough to make it go a month.
All right. All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
And my hope is that one day, my boys, Jack and Ben, will be able to enjoy Spring Fling like all of you boys and girls.
And that brings us to an end of the show. You could say that's a wrap for today, but if you do like rap and you're feeling a hunger for some chocolate, how about Eminem going around the outside? And if you need help getting your car out of a ditch, why don't we just use 2 Chainz, right? We can get you unstuck from that. And we don't talk about Bruno Mars, but I do know he is one bad bunny. And you know what? How about a 2-pack of gum? No sponsor there. And if you're feeling like a cold beverage, how about some Ice Baby? That's it for us here at TCN10. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have a smart weekend. We are out.
I can make some popcorn.
That's it.